Alright everybody, we're heading out to one today. Sounds like it's a 4500 dually that is stuck in park, and so we're gonna have to get it out of there. And it's a 4x4, so I'm not sure exactly what it is. I like to get to the front of it, that way I can drop the driveline pretty easy, and then we can take it down to the dealership. But I'll let you guys know when we get there. These are all unlocked. Alright. He's right there, traffic keys, neutral. Cool. Hello.
Over here.
Alright, were you able to get any power to it, or?
Well, it didn't start and the battery was down, so we put this on it just to try to charge the battery up, see if we needed to start it or something. Oh no, that should be fine here.
I'll just get it, and the transfer case in the neutral here, I'll probably just get it spun around. Then we'll be all set here.
Okay.
Because this is a 4x4, not a rear wheel drive.
It's 4x4.
4x4. Okay, yeah. Because I'll have to get it spun around here, and then I'll have to remove the back end of the drive shaft, so that way it won't cause any transfer case issues. Okay. But that should be no problem. We have plenty of room here. Once I get it, I'll just pick it from the back and then get it spun around in here, and then I'll spin it myself around. But
or we could move it for you. I mean, drag it back, power, whichever.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, if you're able to, I can put a strap on the back here, and if you're able to just pull it that way, I can just back up to the front of it too.
Okay.
Either way.
All right. So we want it. So you want the front going forward?
Yeah, or even sideways. As long as I can just back up to the front, that should be. It'll make it a little bit easier for me. We weren't sure if it'll shift out of park or not.
Oh.
Because if it won't go out of park, then I can lift it, and then that way the rear wheels aren't dragging.
Sure.
But I didn't know if it's completely locked up or if it's.
I can understand your loss of what's really wrong.
Yeah.
Well, basically, I put it in gear, and she tried to just. The last thing, I just was able to limp it right into here, but very slowly.
Okay.
And then I fired it up the other day, and I was going to try to back it out of here, and she just sat there neutral.
Okay, so it'll go in neutral then?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will.
Okay, no problem. So, yeah, I can put a strap on there too, or trying to think here. Yeah, either way, let me see here. A lot of times too, I can just put the fork under here and just pick it up by here. And then I can just pull it out that way.
Okay.
That should be fine. And then that way you don't have to get your other trucks or anything. Sweet. And then the keys are just right in here.
Should be anything.
Sweet. Yeah, right here. All right, no problem. Yeah, I'll get it spun around here and then get it loaded up, and then they already know what's coming to the dealer.
Yes, that was the thing. I talked to him 2 weeks ago and made an appointment for it.
Okay.
And so, yeah, he said they're going to work on it Monday, supposedly. You know
Yeah.
how that is. Yeah, well, next 2 Mondays away. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
should have had this done a long time ago, but because it's been down for over 3 months.
Oh, wow.
And I use it to feed my livestock with. I have a big unit that sits on here, and I put those big bales, big 4 by 8 foot bales on here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then I sit in the cab and drive along and just push a button, and it just pushes the hay off as I
Oh, wow.
that. So
Yeah, then you definitely need this thing going. All right, no problem. Well, I'll start getting it all loaded up here. You're free to go inside there and stay warm if you want, and then, or do what you got to do.
I got to go work on a barn. It's
Oh, no.
falling down.
Oh, no.
So,
Well, all right, no problem. Let's see here. I'll get this one picked up pretty quick here. One of these ones will grab it, or if I need the wider ones. A little bit wider. This way we'll just pick it up, pull it over there, and then I can get to the front of it. I'll set it down and then get around here. There we go. This is transfer case neutral. Alright, let's see here what kind of power we got. Alright. Real dusty in here. Let's see here. 2-wheel, neutral. All right. Make sure the 4-wheel drive wasn't engaged.
looked like you had bumpers here.
Oh yeah, this is for when I get it around the front, I'll switch to these grids here. Now I can just pick it up by the tires. But I had those already because I did a bigger truck the other day.
Oh.
A big box truck. So that makes it easy for those because they all got big bumpers on them and stuff like that. One thing I gotta do too is put the seatbelt
If I get in the way, just tell me.
Oh no, you're good. Get the seatbelt tied in that tied there just to hold the wheel straight for a little bit here. Almost. There we go. Works there. Alright, got the wheel tied so it won't turn on us here. That way.
Boy, these have come a long way since I was a kid.
Oh yeah. That's why I get it pulled up there so I can back up right up to the front of it here. Alright, let's see. I think we have plenty of room, I believe. Let's throw this in park real quick and then unhook. And this way I can pull right in here and back up, hook it right up here. There we go, back in park. E-brake just in case. Forward here. He's out of the way. Now that we got in the downhill, I'm gonna put it in neutral, see if I can roll it back here. Oh man, let's see here. No, that's not gonna roll. Oh well.
Let me get some help.
Yeah, let's see here. Sweet, it's getting the tractor over here. We're gonna get it pulled back around so I can get to the front a little bit easier. Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna grab one of my straps here. Maybe a couple of the D-rings. I have a longer chain here. I might be able to wrap that around there. Wrap it through their D-ring on the back of their truck. Oh, let's see here. Let's put this through here. Sweet. I'll hop inside then and put it back in neutral. Sweet. This will get us enough of a pull to get it straightened. There we go. That's good. All right, that'll work. That works. That'll give us plenty of room there.
Yeah, I should have asked you this morning if you wanted to turn.
Oh yeah, no problem. But yeah, I'll get it hooked up now pretty easy here.
Okay.
Gotta switch these over to the wheel grids off the forks. Let's see here. Shoot, let me just switch them out now.
Turn it so that it's facing that way.
If you want to, I'll just, once I hook up to it, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of moving around to get it back straight again, but
well, it'd save you a little.
yeah, if you want to do that, I gotta switch the other bars on there.
Okay, why don't you give me that chain again?
Yeah. There we go.
All my chains are up the road.
Yeah, no problem. That helps me out too, then I don't have to try getting it out of the parking lot. Yeah. All right. This is the fun part. These ones are real heavy and you don't want to drop them because it hurts. I've already done it a couple times. There we go. Got that side there. Got it. Pick it. Lock them in for now. I can adjust them in a second. Alright. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right, that one's all there, all set. I get my truck turned around. Sweet. They got it spun around their tractor. Saved me some time there. Get this thing lined up. Sweet. Throw that back in there. Yeah. Sweet, that helps a bunch.
Yeah.
Thank you. Alright, see here's just a little bit of grade, but we're in the right spot here. I want to get this lined up as best we can. Luckily we got a camera in here now, so I'm watching the camera there, just trying to make sure I get it as close as I can. That way when I extend the bars out, they're pretty much where I need them to be. There we go. That works. Sweet. That's out just a little bit. There we go. Not quite lined up yet. There we go. I gotta get this one spun just a little bit more. This one is not quite. This one on the tire, but it's a little bit too close. So I'm gonna have to head it down a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now it's in. All right, get it chained down. Yeah.
Only got a part of it.
Yeah, that's true. This one.
I don't know if you needed that turn.
Yeah, I can turn and lock it in a little bit more. I'm gonna let it down then and tighten that one up.
If I'm in the way, just tell me to shut up and get out of here.
Oh no, you're good.
You want me to turn it for you?
Well, no, that other wheel's in good. I'm gonna have to twist this side here. There we go. Some of these ones here. Put the pin in there. Yeah. Yeah, it's always something that's, you have to get it just right so it sits in. Alright, let's see here. There we go. That way. Yeah, that way when we tilt it, the pressure will lock it in there. There we go. And that one is the same. And this one's out of it now. God dang it. Adjust all these now. There we go. Yeah, there we go. It's holding much better. Get my chain to tie it down. Tightens that one. There we go. I got another one of these chains. That one fixed later. Throw this in neutral here, and then we got to pull those bolts out. Lower back down. Here. Let's see what time. Alright, that's four for the large bolt. Take a little bit of this, just in case they're stuck in there. I think that's everything. Loosen those ones up a little bit. Drive line's loose. Top of these. Right up. There we go. Luckily on the newer stuff, the bolts are so much easier. All right, let's see. Hook on this end. I'm gonna want this up higher once it gets out of here, so find another spot for this. We'll drop this in the middle. Let's see here. See here, just gotta get separated from that plate. She didn't grab my hammer. Ugh. Got it all out of there, just needed to loosen up from that plate. Sometimes they get rusted on there, they've been on for so long.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Come loose now. There we go. Got it. Okay, now get it pushed up into here. There we go. Sweet. Drop them bolts there. Try to get as much as I can in one trip. All right. That a little bit there. Last thing is just to put my lights on here. We got a little ladder now. Got lights on here and we're all set. Let's see here. Nope. There we go. I'll circle to the back. There we go. This way I got lights. Sweet, all set. All right, well, have a good day there. We'll get it back to the dealership for you.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
All right, thanks.
All right, we're all set to go here. I'll wipe some of the dust off myself. All right, we got a little bit of a tight turn here to make. Just gotta make sure we make this corner and we'll be all set for the road. Take it real wide. And we got another sharp turn at the bottom of the hill. Smooth sailing. Nice thing, I like to leave the backup camera on, that way I can see how my tow vehicle is handling. Staying right where I want it. Take it real slow around this little drop. And if we got a tight turn, make it back. Just take it nice and slow. Luckily we're out in the country, so not that much traffic out here. So we can just take our time, take up the whole lane. All right, all set. Here we go. All right, we're trying to find a spot for this thing. They said they want it in the back in the corner. They don't want it in view, but they want to be able to get to it because this thing's not going to roll. Or at least it's not going to drive in for them, so we're going to have to push it. So I think I see a spot where we can put this where it's not going to be right by the new cars. At least a spot that's going to be easy for me to get into. They just don't want it by all their brand new stuff, which makes sense. Let's see here. This should be about right. Gonna have to back this around all the new cars so we can get it to the broke down stuff. They don't like making it too easy. There we go, made the corner. Now just gotta push it straight on in. I don't mind. That just makes it harder for them to get it in the shop, but it's all good. Wherever they want it, that's where I'll put it. Cool, cool. Now it should be in a better spot here. Yeah, that looks a little better. Cool, cool. Drive line still held up nice. Yep. See here, we got some rocks. I'll use those to block the tires. Just because it has the e-brake on, but I don't really trust it. We'll grab some of these big rocks here. I have extra boards in there, but I don't want to lose my boards for this. Block the tires up. Set the e-brake on this. There we go. Now I'll start taking off all of our chains. Actually, let me get my light bar first just so I don't forget it. And I'll pull the strap. It's always good to have a routine of what gets taken off first. That way, if you do it the same every time, you're less likely to forget things. So, since these are in the very back, pull these off first. Somebody said in one of the forums I was looking at, get a safety switch, like a 2-inch, like a trailer tie back. That's what this is for safety on some of the bigger stuff where I can't see the lights. I got that for it just so they don't fall off. A new light bar is like 600 bucks. So you definitely don't want to lose one. All right, get these plugged in. There we go, it's charging. There we go. I'm gonna go in there, grab my strap while it's still all hooked up. There we go. Put that in. Reach up, grab this in. So we'll get this pulled through. go. Go back in the ratchet. Actually, this is for my my hookup, so I'll put that on the other side. Yeah, we can start doing our chains. Now, if anybody's watching that drives tow trucks, is there a way to use the forks on stuff like this? Or maybe there's a mount for that? I'm not too sure. I always just go back to using the wheel grids because that's what I know how to use, but let me know if there is a fork option that hooks to these. That might save a lot of work switching back on and off the arms. A lot of the trucks have those loops on the front. Come on. Enough slack in here. There we go. Alright. These chains off. There we go. Put this back too while I'm at it. When I get back to the shop, I'll take this knot out of the chain. That's never good to have, but we'll get that fixed. All right. Get this chain put away, then we'll get our wheel lift. Oh shoot, I forgot PTO on. That's embarrassing. Alright, let's get that PTO back on. There we go. There we go, wheel lift is out. Lift it off, send it out. There we go. Hopefully our wheel trucks are holding up. We get the lift. Oops, forgot. I gotta put this one back in this hole. Locks the grids down. Turn them there. Now that they're locked in, pull that bar in. Got locked in. We'll do the same on this side before we lift and push it in. This is the one, for some reason, doesn't like going all the way in there. I don't know if we got dirt or what. Just kind of wiggle it around a little bit. That should be good. All right, get this one loosened up. Lock it in. Sweet. Just make sure we're not going to drag on the ground here. Now before we leave the truck and go back over to the other side, I always have these sheets in our truck here. I'm going to write it down that the drive shaft is out and we do not reinstall the drive shaft. So I'll put that drive shaft out and I'll write it again. Drive shaft out. Do not crank. That way hopefully they see that before they try starting it. Alright, shift it back. Get the key out of there. I'm gonna put this tag right in there. So that way, first thing they see. Then I also take a picture for the dispatch just in case they try to claim that, hey, we didn't notify them. Yeah, we did. And here we go. I'll lock it up. Sweet. Let me make sure I got that box closed. I'm gonna pull it forward, then I'll raise up this. And then we'll just go drop the key off with the dealer and then we're heading out. Another job well done. So you learn something new on every tow. This one here is nothing different. We're bringing that up. Good to go. I'll take one more picture as it is, just to say this is where we left it and the condition it's in. We'll get that sent to the office as well. Sweet. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you can, hit like on the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll let you guys know when we get another one. I'm gonna go drop the keys off and we'll be done for this tow anyway. See you on the next one.